5 foods heart patients should avoid, hidden enemies in your healthy meals. Picture this. A guy in his 40s, eating what sounds like the ultimate healthy diet. Breakfast, a banana and a few slices of low-fat cheese. Lunch, brown rice with canned tuna. Dinner, orange juice and unsweetened nut milk. Sounds like the dream menu for the clean-eating crowd, right? But then, one sunny morning, he feels dizzy, exhausted, his heart's racing, he's short of breath. Next thing he knows, he's in the hospital. Diagnosis: mild heart failure, high potassium levels, and sky-high bad cholesterol. He's confused. "I haven't been eating junk," he says. The doctor's response? Calm and simple. "You're not eating wrong. You're eating the wrong way." A lot of us think low fat, lots of fruit, and low sugar are the golden rules. But the truth? It's way more complicated than that. Some foods look healthy on the surface, but they're quietly wreaking havoc on your heart. Today, you're about to discover 5 foods, ones you might be eating every day, that could be silently stressing your ticker. And if you or a loved one live with heart disease, or take heart meds, this could save you from an unnecessary trip. Hit that like button, share this, and drop a comment to spread the word. Subscribe now so you don't miss out on more life-changing health tips. 5 heart killers you're probably eating every day. 1. Saturated and trans fats, the two-faced trouble in your kitchen. You swap butter for low-fat margarine, thinking you're making a smart move, right? Think again. If it's the solid kind, margarine can be packed with trans fats, the absolute worst kind of fat for your heart. Trans fats don't just bump up your bad cholesterol, LDL. They tank your good cholesterol, HDL, too. They inflame your arteries and speed up plaque buildup. A fresh study by Ershad and colleagues in 2025 found that just 1 tablespoon of trans fat a day hikes your coronary artery disease risk by nearly 30%. And it's not just margarine. Trans fats lurk in cookies, fries, fast food, you name it. Sometimes they're not even on the label, hiding under sneaky names like hydrogenated oil. So, just because you don't see trans fat doesn't mean it's not there. 2. Salt, killing your heart 1 spoonful at a time. Take a single pack of instant noodles. Tiny, convenient, cheap. But did you know? 1 pack can deliver up to 2,000 milligrams of sodium, the WHO's max limit for an entire day. Too much salt makes your body hold onto water. Your heart has to work overtime pumping through all that extra fluid. The result? It's exhausted. Research from Roberts Davis and team in 2025 shows that for heart failure patients, high sodium intake ups the odds of landing back in the hospital, or worse. It's not just noodles, either. Deli meats, soy sauce, hard cheeses, they're all sodium sneak attacks. And the kicker? You're probably sprinkling salt on top of them anyway. Your heart's less scared of sugar than it is of salt, especially if you've got high blood pressure. 3. Red and processed meat, the cost of convenience. A quick breakfast, bread, 2 slices of sausage, a glass of soy milk. What's on your plate? According to the British Medical Journal in 2021, just 50 grams of that stuff bumps your coronary heart disease risk by 18%. Why? Sausages are loaded with nitrates, saturated fats, and they churn out TMAO in your gut, a compound tied to clotting and inflammation. The WHO even calls processed meat a cancer risk. But here's what they don't shout about. It's quietly hurting your heart too. Red meat isn't evil, but eating it daily, especially the factory-processed kind, that's where the mistake lies. 4. Refined sugar, sweet on the tongue, sour on the heart. You skip soda but sip on low-sugar bubble tea? Bad news. You're still at risk for inflamed arteries, messed up blood lipids, and high blood pressure. A 2014 study in JAMA Internal Medicine found that people getting over 25% of their calories from sugar doubled their odds of dying from heart disease. Refined sugar spikes triglycerides, packs on visceral fat, and messes with insulin, all of which wear your heart down. The real problem? It's hiding in your breakfast cereal. Ketchup. Bottled lemon water. 5. Potassium, superfood turned silent threat. Bananas, oranges, tomatoes, avocados. Sounds like a clean eating, all-star list. But for heart failure patients, it's a danger zone. Here's why. Meds like spironolactone stop your kidneys from flushing out potassium. It builds up, throwing your heart rhythm off, or worse, stopping it altogether. That morning glass of orange juice could be the tipping point if you're on heart drugs. Kelliporis and colleagues' 2025 research says high potassium levels are a common, overlooked complication in heart failure patients. It's all about awareness. Someone gets told their blood pressure's high. Doc says, cut the salt. So they ditch table salt, but start drowning everything in low-sodium soy sauce. Another person's scared of fat. They drop fatty meat and cooking oil, then switch to margarine. Result? LDL through the roof. Someone with heart issues drinks orange juice every morning for immunity, not realizing it's a potassium bomb for their already tired heart. We're living in an era where eating right is practically a religion. But it's got too many sects, and not all of them are grounded in science. The issue isn't the food itself. It's how we pick it and understand it. Cheese won't hurt your heart. But cheese plus sausage plus soy sauce plus instant noodles in one day? That's a problem. Lots of heart patients aren't afraid of their meds, but they're terrified of giving up their favorite foods. And that's exactly why their hearts take the hit. The question isn't, what's good? It's, what's good for you? How to eat without fear. Good news. You don't need to live like a monk to protect your heart. You just need to eat smarter. Start by checking labels. Trans fats hide as hydrogenated oil. Sodium sneaks into sauces. And sugars in your healthy cereal. See, sodium, over 140 milligrams per serving? Put it back on the shelf. Added sugar, above 5 grams? Think twice. You don't need a total overhaul. Small swaps work. Trade orange juice for water and a few apple slices. Ditch margarine for olive oil. Cutting processed meat? Try steamed chicken breast, tofu, or mushrooms. Want less sugar? Ripe bananas or a sprinkle of cinnamon can sweeten things naturally. If you've got heart failure or take Rossi meds, talk to your doc about managing potassium. Don't eat clean on your own and accidentally tire out your heart. Most importantly, listen to your body. Feeling off after a healthy meal? That's a red flag, don't ignore it. Medical advice evolves, but one thing never changes: your heart doesn't lie. It just needs you to pay attention. A message from the heart. You're not a doctor, but you're the only one who decides what goes into your body every day. You don't have to save the world, just your own heart. And maybe the ones you love. Know someone eating healthy in a risky way? Send them this video. You might not stop heart disease in its tracks, but you'll give them a chance to rethink things before it's too late. And don't forget, heart care doesn't start in the hospital. It starts with your spoon. Talk to your doctor to tailor your diet, especially if you've got a condition or take meds. Love this? Like, share, and comment to get this info out there. Subscribe for more health insights you can actually use. Catch you in the next video.